Yo, what up? Welcome back to the Gulag. It's your boy Zaud.
Your boy Zaud Savvy.
You already
Welcome
know.
to the Goo.
You already know. I know last time somebody was saying, hey, it looked like you guys are in a bomb shelter.
Hey, the way it's going down, it might be.
You know
This
what I'm
might be
saying?
the safest place. The Russians are going mad.
They might come here next. You know what I mean? You know them sleeper agents. You never know.
Man.
Cyanide. We already got the cyanide. Now, just
If you see you hear a little accent in the voice, just hit the bomb bunker.
you know what I'm saying? That's it. It's going down. But basically, what we wanted to get into today, which we already made a video prior to this, but you know we wanted to continue. Is something that some people might not know. This particular cat. It's a dude named Miko, something world.
I honestly didn't know him either till you brought him up.
I'm gonna make sure I get his name right. It came across.
I thought it was like Miko's world, like some type of like Greek or something.
Yeah,
like
you-
Mykonos or something.
Yeah,
like
straight
that.
out. Like that's the first thing that came to mind. I said, hold on. And it's funny because I've watched this particular cat on a few occasions because he does like a lot of hood vlogs, and then I've seen other ones where he does like overseas shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I heard hood vlogs and then I heard the charge, I was like, oof.
Let me see exactly what this dude's name is. Oh, Miko Worldwide.
Miko Worldwide, okay.
Now, you know, we like to say a lot of allegedly.
Mhm.
Now, allegedly, this fool, Miko's World, you know, molested a 12-year-old. And I don't know if the way they kind of read it, it was like, I don't know if it was numerous times, but allegedly the dude drugged the little kid, raped him, threw him in the trunk, and was basically going around blogging. And I think, you know, he actually molested a lot more times than that. Somewhere were the 12 or there was 12 other people. It was something along those lines.
That's like a sick crime.
It is.
Call Chris Hansen. Like they need to get that boy immediately. Because
him out.
one thing is like, okay, I get when they rape kids, you know, and you're like, man, you hear, for me, I don't know how it goes, but you hear they raped like a girl, you're like, that's bad.
Yeah.
But then you hear guy on guy, and it's kind of like, for me, it's like, man, like that's even kind of worse. Like,
Yeah,
and he was going in everybody's hood. He probably did this multiple times, so it's like, I don't know. I say either way,
yeah.
cut his lights off.
It goes to show you, like, you never know who the individual was, because like my co-host said, this dude was actually going around to other people's hoods doing blogs like he was all good in the hood, and then turned out to be that. And what's funny is because this charge is not, from the way they make it seem, it's not new, that he's already had that charge and he was actually running. But it's funny seeing that he was doing YouTube. Like,
that's crazy, because you gotta imagine you're in everybody's hood. Everybody's like, man, thanks. Like you exposure, all that. You don't know you're slapping hands with a pedophile,
Straight
rapist,
petty.
everything. He probably had him in the trunk at the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Miko Worldwide, you are a sick man,
yeah,
and it's free you too, so you can come out here and get that
let the
street
streets
justice.
deal with him.
But
But if
on.
he doesn't, put him in there, broomstick that boy. Somebody, one of the lifers got to get him.
Yeah, and it's funny because you know, usually out here you can get caught for absolutely anything. I don't care, in the United States they'll find you. They usually do.
Mhm.
But this cat had been doing blogging for around in different countries, and I think the way the homie said, he happened to get busted in Medellin, which
Oh, he was in Mexico.
no, Colombia.
Oh, sheesh.
So-
Look at my geography.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
It's all good. You know what I mean?
But those ones, to me, it's even sicker, because a lot of times in the United States you get caught for stuff.
yeah.
You start going to those other countries where the kids are just all around, you know, the parents ain't really looking like that. He could have been in the village just scouting.
And the thing is, who's to know if there's not going to
Sick
be
boy.
more victims coming up? See, now, you know, I'm sure there's some people that's going to get on here, you know, that like to point out certain things, and they'll be like, hey, you know, Zah, you know, but this dude is busted, and he's a Chester, and you know they've been chasing him for the longest, so it's not like anybody's fabricating anything. Like I can give
Nah.
you a lot of shit on him, and you can go check it for yourself.
And they said multiple times. So this wasn't no like he did it once and then was like, oh, I'm going to run. He did it once, did it again, then put the kid in the trunk, then flew over to Colombia and was like probably trying to scout. These type of people are sick. Like, they're not, this ain't a one-time offense. These are repeat people. Like, if they get away with it, it just gives them more of that rush.
just think about how many victims he actually got out there. You got the dude having hoes twerk on him in Dominica. Then they got him. He's in Atlanta. Then he's in LA. Like, this dude probably got multiple victims. But when you're dealing with them third world countries, they see it as a lot easier to do. Which is funny because, like, some of these countries I want to go to, and they're in the stigma of knowing that you can go there and get young girls is like.
Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of people do that. Like, they rich people plan vacations just for that stuff. Have like some weird stuff. I remember they said back in the day, it wasn't no underage girls, but who's the dude that got headshot? JFK.
Yeah.
They said that he was a freak. Joey Diaz was saying he was going to Cuba, and just like there was stories about him. Like, he was just out there. Yeah, he was doing them raw. You know what I mean? Raw and uncut.
I'm telling you, that's how it goes when you got money. You literally got the pick of the crop. The mess up thing about it is the pick of the crop happens to be young, unintelligent women that they're not even
you gotta
women.
think and it's boys.
Yeah.
You gotta think, one, over here you get famous, people look at you like, okay, you go overseas, you got all that money, the kids are probably like, man, who's this dude? He was not doing it for the right reasons. This boy was scouting.
And it's funny, but that's why his ass is busted right now. And I hope, above everything, that you get your junk busted a few different times. If he was in Brazil, the boy would be a pincushion. You see how they do him out there
in the favelas. It gets bad. That boy needs to be shot and then hung.
Yeah, straight out.
Throw him under the jail.
That's how it is. Or come to the Gulag and we will
come to the
serve you something special with some jet fuel in your mouth or something. Light you up real quick. You know what I mean? You know what? Before we even, we want to get into this other dude. And like I said, on Zaud Vision, we usually don't do nothing that's scripted, but when every once in a while something will come across, and since we're on the, on this whole pedophile thing, there's something else I came across. The homie had shot me this one, and it was one of those breaking news shot by Manzo. It says breaking news: Sacramento cameraman producer #Rico the Producer gets charged with molesting an underage girl and is in protected custody. Oh, I'm like, man, come on. And
he didn't
funny.
go GP, he went PC.
You know what I mean? Man. You see what I'm saying? These are the type of cats that be moving around. You never know who is who. This dude right here, like, I've heard of him before. So when I got shot the post, I was like a little bit like, oh,
Rico the Producer's ringing names.
It is.
But I don't, like, I can't say I seen this video, but the name it's like, okay. But the thing that's getting me is this another example. They keep abusing the power.
Yeah.
He's going to these little places. He probably shooting videos for, like, everybody in the hood. And you see some young girls that are like, oh, man, like, he's up. Because that's how it was in school. The girls, when they were like 14, 15, they weren't trying to date their age. They were trying to get the older dudes. So he's abusing power, abusing women, and about to get abused in prison.
I'm telling you. Hey, and it's funny because a lot of these cats are now in protected custody in some way, some shape, form, or way. You're going to end up in a position to where you're going to have to deal with certain things. And just to put it out there, the COs don't like chesters. They don't like protecting you. If they can, they would watch you get your head cut off. They do not like child molesters. So
they'll go drop that paperwork for them. Like, look it.
Oh, and it happens like that sometimes. It's like, turn a blind eye. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully this dude that look at. Anybody thinking that I'm bullshitting, you can go ahead and hit me up in my DMs.
We ain't covering no fake stories.
And I would shoot you the whole post out of the Sacramento, California. It got his booking number, it got his name, his date of birth, it got everything on him, and exactly where he is in the. Let me see. He's in Sacramento, in the jail.
This is just bad for first. Okay, you could be PC. But there could still be a slight window. Yeah. You know what I mean? Eventually, you're going to cross paths with somebody.
Yeah, real talk.
Second, he ain't producing no more videos once he gets out. This boy going to have to go back to school or work at Mickey D's.
Sacramento County Jail. Yeah. Where's it at?
This
housing
is
location
weird.
5W129A. What is he? 6'2" in height.
Oh, yeah. They'll break him down.
Date of birth. 2/14/1995. See, they
One
got
of the young ones too.
dude. They got his whole makeup on here, so you know.
This is public information, so if you're not believing it, go look it up.
Hold on, I thought I saw something about pornography on here. Hold on, is he that type of freak? I know the cuckolds are looking at this.
This is the thing. I'm like, what's going through these dudes' head? Okay, you get all that money. Let's get to the older women or the ones around your age. You know what I mean? Like, use your influence to get girls.
Real talk.
Not underage girls. And it's not like he dated them and all that. It's rape. It's real life rape. Like, that's some sick stuff.
You know what? It's like I say, like a lot of people in California celebrate this type of behavior. It's been going on you would have people, rather give these people like a pat on the back and ostracize some dude that get caught for showing his weenie in New York to a female prostitute. You already know his name because it's kind of like Wiener, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you got dudes like that.
Yeah, to, put on a good performance.
You out dudes like that, but yet you got these pedophiles and these child molesters running around doing God knows what, which they ain't doing God's work. So yeah,
definitely the devil's work.
It's definitely,
but it's getting bad now because even like. Not to switch, but even on Whack, he's kind of like with the whole 6ix9ine thing and all that. It's like the rules that were written is kind of like they're kind of erasing them.
Look at and here's the thing, like you know, Whack. We try not to get on him as much, but he just constantly keeps putting it out there. Yeah. Like the whole thing with Whack, it's just like dude does not know how to stay in his own lane. Like it's one thing, like you know, there's blood. You know, there's something with the Bloods and something is taking place, and there's something you feel like you need to speak about that's not too foreign to business. That's your choice. It's on the Bloods to correct that, whether they want you speaking on it. This dude is calling everybody and their mama snitch. He Pooh Shiesty said was a snitch. Then
and then he said he talked to his dad and that the dad was like Whack. Anybody that they said back in the day had a proffer or something like that. That I consider that a snitch, so he's like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
So he's trying to. Whack is just like a general chaos out there, and he don't just want to be a manager. He wants to be in it.
He's a fame whore.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I don't know how. First one, how you do an interview with 6ix9ine, then he's backing 6ix9ine. He's like, oh, he's cool. He's like, it's not my business because when he throws it out, he's like, I could do whatever I want because. It's not my job to get him. He's like, it's all the New York Bloods. But it's kind of like, and now Youngboy's doing a song with 6ix9ine?
Oh, hey.
It's getting
risky. Bad. I know you're going to be hurt by that, but it is where it is, dog. It is where, hey, as soon as I seen that, I was like.
First episode, Risky said he's backing Youngboy.
That boy punching the air right now, crying like, ooh. Hey, it is Team what Dirk it is. Winning. Stop. Sometimes you gotta stop thinking these cats is really with all that, because it's been proven many times that cats can pull the trigger, but don't mean they really with the business. You know what I mean? If you
look at Alpo,
if you do a song with a rat, then you basically the same. You're not even basically
you're a master
the same
splinter.
As him. That's it.
You're a master splinter. You ain't no Ninja Turtle.
Throw some cheese on it. Hopefully, NBA Youngboy, you don't do it. But now, as far as Whack, not only did he call him a snitch, he called. Some other dude a snitch, and it just seems like that's all he does is throw out. And then the lawyer gets at him like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then he gets at the lawyer, basically retracting what he said and try to shift in another direction.
It's because that snitch word's powerful. Once you throw it out there, unless you can come up and show like, hey, I didn't do this, it's staying in the back of people's heads.
You seen the no jumper with AD, Mozzie, and they had
that was a good episode too.
Man, that was hot. You know what I'm saying? That was like the way they synced on that. Like it was perfect. T-Row was just like, dude is crazy as hell. You know what I mean? Like,
Mozzie's a cool guest too.
Yeah, he is. You know when dude, the other one that the one Mexican dude that does like the whole Duno.
Yeah.
Hey, he's funny as hell too, but he should have knew Mozzie songs.
Violence. That's the first thing I remember him from.
If you would have told me about a Mozzie song, I would have went on a good one. Mm-hmm. Messy murder scene. Man, I could go on and on.
Remember that whole beef with him and Filthy?
Remember we covered
Felipe?
There's Felipe. Hey.
That was hard.
Yeah. And then it's crazy because I see them do a song with Briss Rest in
Tricky
peace.
dance moves.
You know what I mean? Got him. See, that's why we don't take sides in no beef, man. We like.
I just, if it's music to me. I don't do all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, forget all that. I'm just liking the music.
And people try to do that all the time. It's like, man, look, man, I'm a double S'er. I ain't no blood.
There's
I ain't
real
no crip.
fanboys out here too. Be like especially that whole NBA YoungBoy stuff. You say one thing bad about YoungBoy,
You
you
getting
can really
ran
get
up on.
shot. Look at NLE.
Yeah. Hey, really, and it's crazy because even the dude that ran up on him should have punched him out as soon as he confronted
NLE.
him.
If I was NLE, I would have dropped him.
And if you really a stepper, you ain't in no fucking sandals in the you don't do sandals in
I'd
the
rather
airport.
slide them off, go Brazilian style before I start slipping. Because I'm wearing sandals right now, but
You know what I'm saying?
the attire could change.
We in the
quickly.
goulash though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You see the black Air Force Ones.
You know nothing's going. Good
It's
here.
getting
You know
busy.
what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Energy.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let the glasses fool you. We get stupid in this
I
bitch.
know.
Hey, but yeah, whack man. I
Black,
don't know.
Pedophile dude, child molester. The only good thing that happened today was Cain Velasquez. The
That's
rest
it,
of the
man.
two,
Free Kane, you already know what time it is.
free Cain and put the others in chains.
You know what I'm saying? Like it hey, Brown Pride, you know, he representing, dog. It take one to do, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. But yeah, and we basically gonna end it off there, but hopefully you guys continue to look, you know, just subscribe.
Like, subscribe. This can be basically a daily thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Anytime something pops up,
we in the goulash.
into the goo.
You already know. Hey, if anybody that you want to see on the channel, man, go ahead. If you say like a PC or something, I'm just gonna block you. But if you really want to see somebody on the couch, you know what I mean, let us know. You know what I mean. Whether it's me, whether it's Boss Savvy doing the little interaction. Most likely, if it's a younger cat, I'm gonna put Boss Savvy on it because you know what I mean. For the older cats, I might be the one covering that, but for the most part,
drop some names you want us to get in the podcast, and hit them up too.
yeah.
Let them know we're looking for them.
And while you at it, go ahead and tag No Jumper and tell them we coming. Nah, tell them just put us on the show, man.
Yeah,
Come
let
talk
us
to
get
some
an
real
interview.
ones. You know what I'm saying? We next. On that note, I'm your boy Zaud,
Your boy Boss Savvy.
and we out this bitch.